Okay, great. Well, I already asked for some doo-wop stuff.
I did.
So we're going to do, actually, the first thing we're going to do is something that I started to write out here in Oakland, and then I was in camp for a couple of weeks, some summer, I don't remember, 90s, 80s, 90s probably.
Yeah.
And I had this germ of a gem of translating a doo-wop song into Yiddish after my, Beatles song. And I couldn't quite finish it. And one night we were sitting in the old canteen, which is next to the office and stuff, and Lieber Katz was there, and Judy Rosenbaum was there. Is Judy in the pod here? I guess not. Well, they helped me they both helped me and my friend Marty Schwartz to finish the translation. What?
Gerry?
Yeah.
Gerry?
Yes.
In the house.
In the house. Well, you helped me to translate the song, and I don't know if you remember this or not, but you did. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. Boy, 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 boy. In der Stille von der Nacht seien wir beide zusammen verbracht, weil ich dich lieber so, bis wir werden alten Gräu in der Still von der Nacht, in der Still von der Nacht. Ich gedenke die Nacht in Mai, die Sterne gehen vorbei. Und ich als kein Molwellen, mir nicht kriegen again, Ede die Sonne, vertreibt die Nacht, nimmt mich herum, mit dein ganzer Macht, in der Still von der Nacht, in der Still von der Nacht. Ich gedenke die Nacht in Mai, die Sterne gehen vorbei. Ich hoffe und ich bete, als kein Molwellen mir nicht kriegen again, Ede die Sonne. Vertreibt die Nacht, nimmt mich herum, mit dein ganzer Macht, in der Still von der Nacht, in der Still von der Nacht, in der Still von der Nacht.
Fabulous. Fantastic.
Bravo.
Gerry.
Thank you, Judy, for helping out.
Fin statins.
The five statins. What?
The fin
Does
statins.
that have to do with cholesterol? They didn't. No. Okay. So for our next number, this is another doo-wop song that I wrote about one of. She's always been. As soon as first time I ever saw Fannie Lou Hamer on TV, I was just blown away. There's so many amazing leaders back in the 60s in the civil rights movement, like there was just something about her that just touched me in a way. She was just so strong and so, I don't know, this, you know, well, if some of you young folks don't know about her, please find out. So I wrote a song about her, a doo-wop song about her, and this took place. Well, I think I wrote it in the '80s or something like that. And it goes. I'm gonna do this a cappella too, so I wanna. Okay, and this kind of tells the story of what happened back in those days. Here we go.
Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Hey, Murph, Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Hey, Murph, Fanny Lou.
Born in Mississippi in 1917, raised by some rich white folks, treated her real mean. She was one of the bravest women that the world had ever seen. I'm talking about Lou, Lou, Lou. Hey, Murph, Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Because she organized her neighbors, stand up for their rights. Racists threatened and shot at her in the middle of the night. Oh, they was gangy and her, but she never gave up the fight. I'm talking about Lou, Lou, Lou. Hey, Murph, Fanny 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 Lou. Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Oh, when she went down to the courthouse to put her name down, bigots saw her coming, they began to frown. Oh, they got so angry at her, they threw her out of town. I'm talking about Lou, Lou, Lou. Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer at the Democratic Party convention, 1964, with the Free Mississippi Democrats, she knocked upon their door. Oh, even though they had lost that fight, the world could not ignore. I'm talking about Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer, Fanny 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 Lou, Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer said, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Fanny Lou, Fanny Lou, 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 Lou. That's many years later now, and the fight is far from won. It's gonna take a long, hard ride to undo what's been done. So climb on board that freedom train. You're not the only one. I'm talking about Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer, Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Now Fanny Lou is gone from us. I'll tell you my position. How we can make Fanny's dream come into fruition. With people of all colors in a rainbow coalition. I'm talking about Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer, Fanny 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 Lou, Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer, Fanny Lou, Lou, Lou. Hamer, Fanny Lou, hey, Hamer, Fanny Lou.
Fantastic.
We messed up the ending, boys and girls.
Oh,
We did mess up the ending. We have one more, and this is, can you give me my capo there? What good is this? There's a son, unless he can hand you your capo. He's, this is a song that I wrote that's going to be part of a film. It's going to be in a film if the film ever comes out, that I wrote called Home and Yet So Far Away from Home. And it's the story of a lot of people. I originally dedicated it mostly to my upstairs neighbor. We own a house together with another family for the past 40, I don't know, many years. And he came from Iran back in the 70s, and when the Khomeini came in, he came to study political science in Hayward. His mother told him.
Is that Sonoma State?
Sonoma State. His mother told him, you know, don't come back, you know, and he's been here ever since. But he's got a longing of a home, and a lot of us do. It's called Home and Yet So Far Away from Home. Home and yet so far away from home. You see it in our faces, we're going through the paces. We're always carrying traces of the places left behind. Home and yet so far away from home. Home and yet so far away from home. Dreaming of a place that once was home. You walk in the old walk, you talk in the old talk, but when you awake, it all is gone. Home and yet so far away from home. Home and yet so far away from home. We're living in a world that's forced to roam. Sometimes by the millions, sometimes all alone. Final destination still unknown. Home and yet so far away, home and yet so far away, home and yet so far away from home. Home and yet so far away from home. Like refugees on the unarmed road of flight, hiding in the daytime, running through the night. Final destination's not in sight. Home and yet so far away, home and yet so far away, home and yet so far away from home. Home and yet so far away from home.
Gerry, beautiful tune. Thank you, Noah and Leslie and Gerry. Fantastic.